Okay, something brand new from Benchmade. I know they come out with new stuff a lot, but it's just a different color. It's different, material or something like that. This one, I believe, is a brand new offering from them. This is the Flyway 15700. If you want the part number, I'm going to throw the box out of the way. It's in their Hunt series. And it's kind of interesting. At first, much like my friend Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods, I kind of took this out of the box and thought it was a neck knife. It is not a neck knife. This is a small hunting knife for like field dressing, small game, small birds, things like that. I'm not a hunter. Means nothing to me. I know some of you guys are. But first off, these were lent in from Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. 10% off the entire store. So go check it out. Please go do that. And no, I don't get no money off of that. You just get a discount and they track it and they know how many people I've sent them. They don't give me reports or anything, but he knows. So he keeps sending me cool stuff. So here you go. I mean, I think this could be actually a cool neck knife also, if you want my honest opinion. It's orange G10 scales, CPM 154 blade, first production. I don't know how I feel about them putting first production on them. That's a common thing that Benchmade does for their first year or the first batches that they make on a new product, even on a new model. And you'll see that more tomorrow. This particular one went on sale / released today that I'm filming. I totally missed the boat. I was hoping and planning to get this one released on the morning of the release. Was going to release my video on the day they released the knife. Because it worked out really well for me for the latest Benchmade bug out. My highest viewed video still today, and partially because I released that video the day that bug out was released to the public. So you may see another video tomorrow. And if you're watching this, this is August 3rd is when this goes live. August 2nd, 2022. August 4th is when the next knife I'm going to show comes out, and I will have that out on August 4th, the day that knife is being released by Benchmade. So this comes in at $200. 200 bones for this guy. It actually feels really good in the hand. And it could be actually a nice neck knife. A little bit different configuration, maybe a little bit different colors, but for boning and field dressing and cutting up small game, it probably works really well. Some of you hunters in there, please go down and comment. Let me know. Let's go through some of the specs for you. It's 7 inches overall, 2.71 blade, 0.013 behind the edge, CPM 154, as I mentioned. Blade thickness is 0.077. Overall thickness at its thickest, because the scales do kind of swell in the hand and then go back down, is 0.588. The knife alone weighs in at 2.1 ounces, and in its I don't even remember the name of the material they use. It's not Kydex, but it's a little bit different. The total package here is 2.8 ounces. It runs $200 on the Benchmade website. Now you can check the Wild About Sporting Goods website, and it might be slightly below MSRP, and then you get 10% off. The retention in the sheath it's good, but there is some play. You jam it in and it's in there pretty good. If you pull it out just a little bit, it's still there, but there's a little bit of a route. I don't love the retention of the sheath. So if you were going to put this on like a pack and it was going to be like on your shoulder straps, aiming down so you could just grab it and pull down, I don't know. I think you may run a risk of it falling out if you did it that way. If you put it on your shoulder pads this way, maybe for me, I'd put it this way so I could grab it, pull up, and then deploy. That might work better. If it's oriented up, then you're not going to have it falling out. I haven't had it fall out. I haven't been able to shake it out, but I haven't done a lot of hiking. I haven't done anything with it. I think there's some room for improvement in that particular aspect. And if it was yours, you might be able to just heat this up a little bit and squeeze it together. I know that Kydex is kind of like that. So I believe this material is very similar in that regard. But all in all, I think it's pretty cool. Let me give you a couple of size comparisons with some standard stuff here. Here it is with the Sharpie. The Spyderco Delica. So it's about the size of a Delica. For, just for reference. How about the AA and D cell batteries? I totally forgot to bring an Oreo cookie. And I'm kind of hungry right now too, because that would have been a nice one. But you get the idea. And just because, how about the Kubi KB237? So I will put a link to Gil's website down below. And please go check out my Benchmade playlist right here.